Okay, let's get back to where we were. Sorry about that. My computer crashed, the battery ran out, and I had to wait for it to charge up before I continue on. But we were on the Get Grounded card here, and there you go. So I'm just going to read over this since we got disconnected there due to the power. So you're being called to get grounded. Okay, we went over this a little bit here. Let me just see where we left off here. Okay, so so let's go with this here. If you pull this card, you are very empath or highly sensitive person, and need time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are two types of people who draw their energy from others, and those who draw their energy from within. I, for myself, withdraw my energy from within. I use my own intuition, and there's others out there who use other type of tools, not necessarily cards or oracles, but different techniques, because they don't have that inner power. They have to use external power, and that external power is the dangerous power to be dealing with, and that's where you see on TV and stuff like that, where people, like, for the best way example would be those ghost shows, investigation shows, like Zach with Ghost Adventures and Kindle Spirits and those type of TV series. Most of them are very well done because they're doing it with a good intention, but there is people in there that they bring in to help their investigations and stuff. Those ones that are mediums or that do black magic or black witchcraft type energies, where they use other sources of means together to have that power. I'm talking about like seances and using the Ouija board, those type of tools. Those are bad tools. All right, because you're not using your own inner power. You're relying on that other source, that board, to give you that power. And those type of things come with consequences. You can never use that power without giving up something in return. So those type of people who use those type of things are the ones that we're talking about here that can steal your ground. And some people who try to dabble into that technique without knowing the full consequences can do more damage than good, like I said earlier, if those are the type of techniques that they are using. We need to see the other half of that story in order to verify the facts, okay? It's easy to get swept up in the high frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most efficient way of clearing all of these connects and feels is ground yourself by connecting to Mother Earth. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthly by connecting to the power of the Mother Earth, spending time in nature. Put your hands on the tree, the palm, extensions, the heart, arcala, or walk barefoot on the ground earth. And that's what I'm talking about. You use the earth energies around you. Those are the good energies to use, and nothing else besides your inner self, your intuition. All right, so our third card. So this is step 2. Our third step here. So technically overall, we have 4 steps. We have the 1, which is ground 0, and then we have 2, 3, and 4. But ground 0 is just the idea. So that's why it's 0, 1, 2, and 3. All right. The leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. All right, there you go. I'm not sure how focused that is, but there she is. So we're going to leap. All right, so let's look at that. For us, leap. Leap, 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 leap. Leap, where are you, leap? Leap, 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 leap. Wow. Am I in the right book again? Yeah, no, I am in the right book this time. All right, leap. Wait, about this book. I don't want to know about this book. I want to find Leap. 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 Where are you? There she is. All right, Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to do the leap. You need to do the work. You can't let that fear inside of you get in the way, okay? To throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know what you are being called to leap toward or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or maybe perhaps you are waiting for a big fat sign or an instruction manual or permission to do so first. And I used to think that for myself. I was waiting for someone to give me permission to do so. If this is you, then this card is a sign and permission slip to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. It's scary to let go of all that we know in hope for something new. And it's normal to feel anxious at the thought of letting go of what we know for sure. Very true. But this is the unavoidable process of rising up to the moment, right? And right now, this is how you are being called to live. Nature is constantly showing us how to live with courage. Fall comes every year and encourages the trees to loosen their grip, to allow that once was so full of life to fall away, leaf by leaf. For a moment, it feels like nothing will grow again. The branches are left bare without the comfort of what once was. But in the morning of spring, new shoots begin to appear and something new is born that is even more glorious than before. And isn't that very true? Just take a moment and think about that. Work the light action. You go first, take a good run up and leap. All right, so that is what we're doing, and we knew that was coming. I know I have my very first live video. Well, not live video, it's a private meeting or a private session that we're going to be having, but it's going to be face-to-face. It's not going to be a video like this, pre-recorded, then posted. This is my first real live session outside of my immediate family, which is very scary, obviously. But I feel like I had gone through that process and I'm ready to make that leap. And I bet you anything, you could see a circumstance that's happened in the past week or two for yourself. And I bet you found something in here that you could use, didn't you? But this is how I start. So here is basically my question for when I have someone on Twitter, because I do free readings through Twitter. If they message me on Twitter at Turtle73, they can give me a fairly straightforward question, not a general question. You have to ask yourself, when you're ready to send that message to ask for the help or guidance, you have to ask yourself, in this moment, what is the most important question I am seeking? And I want you to be as open as you can with your message that you message me on. And it's basically first come, first serve basis, but I collect them over time. And every Sunday, I try to do a reading for them as well, because I think it's important to pay it forward. I'm not asking for money or anything like that, but if you are very connected and you want to, please, I would love you to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and notifications would be greatly appreciated. And any comments on anything I post is very much appreciated, because that helps me learn to grow as well, and that I know that I'm on the right track for you, and to continue that path. For that being said, so there is that. So we are just going to move these guys off to the side. I like to move them off to the side because that at least helps me stay focused until I don't need them that visual aid anymore. So I'm just going to move those over to the side and out of the way. So, and that was where we come into our tarot cards. I, of course, do a little preparation beforehand. I usually like having my favorite song playing in the background, but I thought I wouldn't do that this time around, just because I am talking and I'm not sure how the audio and everything else is going to play. Some people say don't do this. It really does not matter. It is a technique that works for you. I am a big card player, hence why doing this a couple times for me is more assurance that there's no tricks or games for me. And it shows my audience that I'm not prearranging cards for that particular situation. You can actually see my keyboard numbers in the black. That's funny. Whoops! Look at that. Sorry. Playing around. Don't play around. Okay, I won't play around. See, my guides are already starting to talk to me. Or it could be my dad trying to stick his finger in my ear to tell me, smarten up, listen, what we're trying to tell you here. All right, so I have my seed. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Akisha, your guidance is divinely guided. Stay grounded and take your first leap. All right, so I know what my personal first leap is going to be, but I would like to ask the guidance of my guides to help me with the message for my viewer. What can you help me from my viewer? This is what I want. I want to know the story. Ooh, all right, you were kind of stopped and shuffled there, so I'm just going to flip 3, 4. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to space this out a little bit for you here. Okay, so I want to see here. So let me take a moment, if you don't mind. Just need to focus. Okay, so I see messages. What do you want to tell me? Grounded. Grounded. Tower. Disaster. Crumbling. Why? Okay. Crashing. Okay. I see Emperor. Power. World. Ego. I see all. Mighty. Person. King of Swords. Okay. I see 3 of Cups. I see blessed. I see thankfulness. Secrets. Conquering. I see conquering. 6 of Swords. Page of Swords. Message. The idea. Message. Ground zero. Page is ground zero. Page is ground zero. Self-reflection. Okay. Okay, so I'm going back to my oracles. You're not alone. Okay, so someone else is feeling disaster. Someone else sees what I see. They see the chaos that could happen, the foundation falling. They're worried about that ground. Okay, I see that. The King of Swords, the balance, great idea. A little plain, but I feel like he's protecting this foundation so it doesn't crumble. All right. He perhaps he was holding up that, helping to hold up that foundation so it wouldn't crumble. That's what I see. Because he's wise. He was prepared. I see that. I want to say he. I do. It's not like a female male figure type. I think it is. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this is definitely someone in position to protect the livelihood of his dream. Okay. He's protecting that. Okay. So we're going to go with that for right now. The Emperor, who sees all, the Almighty, the higher power type person. Okay. This person. All right. I want to know a little bit more about this person. All right. So, guys, what are they doing, please? I want to know what they're doing. 9 of Cups. Okay, so they are putting together a community, a social gathering, is what I see. All right. I don't think this is like a wedding circumstance. I do see coins, meaning possession or gratitude or rewards. I see swords here in the picture and flames for like creativity, ideas. So this is definitely leaning towards work. I see that. You'll see my hands moving. It's just the process. So yes, this person at work who sees all. I feel like this could be, it could be a boss man, higher up, who sees all but knows all, someone who knows exactly what's going on in this situation. Okay. And okay, so these are protectors. Okay, so he's planning something. He's planning a gathering of celebration. All right, the 3 of Cups. All right. You see here, this woman here is with this person here, and then this person, these two same people are here with 3 other people. And it looks like they're like being thankful or waiting for, appraising or celebrating with you, kind of a deal. I see water, an island. See, she's just on, and they're in the water and they're being grateful. It's almost like they're being cleansed. They had cleansed themselves and saw the light or something. That's what I see. I see a 6 of Wands. So this is an achievement that being awarded. When you go hunting, you got the reward, right? From that kill that you do and whatnot, that triumph when you put things over your shoulders, like I'm #1, that winner, the conquer. that challenge has been conquered. That's what I'm saying here. I feel like you have been noticed. By your peers. I want to say peers. You've been noticed by the higher being people, obviously, or else they wouldn't be protecting this foundation with work, and this person wouldn't be planning this event gathering for work without wanting to celebrate the conquer accomplishments that has happened. And I feel like it's a good time. It's going to be a good time, all right? And through this gathering that you will be doing, a message is going to come through. So a page of swords, a message. So this is going to be given to you. This creative strength. The sword is the idea, the sharpness, the sharp mind, blowing towards you this way. And the reward looks like the King of Pentacles. So I think you are going to be rewarded for your accomplishments, and you're going to find that reward during or after this event. But you're going to be rewarded, and it's going to give you another new beginning here with another page of cups, that ground zero that I was talking about, right? Where you're going to need to self-reflect on it, on this offer that you're going to be given. I say offer because he is holding one. He's got a bunch by his feet, all right? But it's almost like he's giving the message, this idea that you have is going to take some time for yourself and reflect on yourself, and the reward will come to you or be given to you, and perhaps that will be the next stage of the game. Okay. Just a little bit more out of this here. King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles? It's kind of curious to know who would be giving out the reward, wouldn't it? Or this of accomplishment. Then I mean, it doesn't need to be money. It could be a trophy. It could be a promotion. It could be just the thank you from this particular person that is enough reward for you for this path and journey that you took. We don't really know that, but what are you doing? I would like to know what the King of Pentacles is doing. Oh, the Magician. Oh, so the King of Pentacles is a magician. Interesting. Interesting. Why do I say interesting? Because the magician is sort of like me. Technically, I'll show you if I can quickly find the card without disturbing the deck. Let's see if she is in here at the bottom. So I don't want to disturb the layout of the deck at all. So I'm just scanning through it to show you who I truly am. There she is. And if you want to know who you truly are, you can message me on Twitter at Tam73 and ask, and I can provide that information for you. But my card, this is who I am in this time period, is called the Lover's card. The Lover's card is mainly about a lot of relationships, a lot of breakup relationships. because for me, I am an old soul. So I travel through life in different relationships looking for my lost soul partner. And at each relationship I have gone through in my life, I did find that essence of them. But because of my intellect and my gifts, I already knew that, and my vivid dreams I saw the future, that this scenario we already went through, and it wasn't a good scenario. So when that deja vu moment came up, I knew I couldn't fix the situation. I'd already went through all those scenarios and realized that those relationships I was in was their essence wasn't at the same level as my essence to keep me that balanced idea going. And that's why I had so many relationships in my lives, because I was searching and I was finding those essences. But each time those essences came up, I realized that essence of my soulmate wasn't on the same level, same scale as I was. So it wasn't a good fit at that time period. I have now truly have found my soulmate, our intellect, that I don't have to pass him by because he's very close to the same scale as I am. With a little more help and guidance through me, we will continue our path together across the plane, is how I see it. But that is who I am. I am the Lover's card. So you know when you are the Lover's card, oops, let me put this back in the proper order again. When you are the Lover's card, you are an open book person. You think with your heart. Even when you get angry, it's because your heart was broken or crushed or pinched. And those type of people that cause those situations are your triggers. So the Magician, he is very gifted like me, like that. But he has many talents. That's the so fun part of it. Now this Magician, now he may be male or female. That's a very good question. I don't know what to say about that part, but the Magician is very good for this situation because I can see two people who could really fit this bill very nicely in my life. A male, female, definitely. And I know it's not this person. And whoever this person ends up being by name, by figuring out the actual name, because this could still be a female. It doesn't have to be a male figure here. I know this one here is the male. I do know that. I really sense that. But this one here, it can be tricky of who is the person that's actually giving out the reward. Is he the Magician? Is there someone else doing it for that person to keep the mystery going, so to speak? So that person's true identity will never be known for a fact. There will be always that second guessing game going on. Games are fun. It keeps you busy, keeps you excited and motivated. Because he's a magician type. So he's very creative and sensitive. He's probably gone through a lot of these tools and has mastered probably some of these already. Or he's the type of, or he could be in the state where he knows he's got the talent, but doesn't know which one to start with. And perhaps that's where I come in from this reward. You know, maybe that's my reward, is to help this person, teach, mentor them on these items, how to master these things that they want to do. And out of that, I will be able to help them because I will receive a message and from my energies and got my guides, and in order to fulfill that for that person. And once I do that, I need to usually how it happens is I will have these vivid dreams. that will come through to light. And then what I do is I take my time for myself, for the meditation, the water, the balancing, the cleansing, before this whole thing with the oracas and the cards can come in play. But I really only dabble in my cards on Sundays for my viewers. I don't need them through my day-to-day life. It's just something I really enjoy doing because it helps me talk more. And helps me communicate with the conversations a lot more. So it's a very good tool for me that way to learn how to communicate verbally with people and not get certain words mixed up with different definitions, just because of my educational history. So that's very cool to know. Shall we just continue on reading the story? I think so. We should just continue on reading the story. Two of Swords. The Star, Four Swords, oh, and the Hangman. All right. Okay, let's continue the story. I'm just going to move these guys up. Okay, so this is still part of the story there. So this is the new story. Okay, so here's the new story. Maybe I should, I'm just going to fold that in out of the way. Two of Swords. All right, so here we go. There's the Two of Swords. And then we have the Star. And you see how she just opened up that box and all those beautiful butterflies open up. That's when you have those epiphany moments, those duh moments, or where you finally let go of yourself and share your story with someone, that you really opened up to that person, okay? The Two of Swords. So you got some protectors with you. See here, these are your protectors. Everybody needs two to balance themselves. Plain and simple. And then this is you. You're covering your ears. Your eyes look like they're closed or looking down at the sword because you're afraid of these two battling. So here, I'm thinking, whoever gave you this idea, one of these people is still being protective of you, wondering, no, she's not ready yet to step up to that state. And the other one's like, yes, she is ready. Let her be. Who would that be? For me, what always holds us back? It's always that mother figure, right? The motherly protection. We're always scared to let go of our children out in the world because we want to make sure that they do the best job possible. So it's so hard for us to let go. So for me, this is from my female guide. And she's saying, I'm ready if I take my time to reflect on it. And the male figure who wants to be the protector all the time, for me, I feel like that's my father, right? The father figure. They're daddy's little girl, right? We never want, certain guys in their lives. We don't want them to get hurt. We don't want them to get pregnant too young, right? Well, even a mother figure for that matter. But, there's that male assertiveness, I guess I could say, compared to the female soft assertiveness. All right, so the message came from the female person, the one with the heart. Why do I say that? Well, for me, it's because of the colors and the way the cards lay out on the table for me. Okay. Oops, let me just put you back up there. So they're worried about this idea that they gave you, and you're thinking and contemplating about it. And it's kind of maybe gave you a little bit stress on it, and that hence why this guy came out and said she wasn't ready. But I need more time. And I learned my lesson before. I know when I'm ready and when I'm not ready. And that's why she's like, no, she's okay, you're good. Hence the location. the left side of this person standing. The left side. The left side for me is the subconscious, the heart, the good. The right side is the more outer world, the conscious mind, the conscious thoughts of people will look at her funny. Don't say that in public, that kind, all right? So the star, you opened up your box, all right? I see a hangman. Now, the hangman is not necessarily a bad hangman, sort of like the death card. It's not necessarily the death card of all end. It's another beginning, another chapter, another TV series or next episode type situation, okay? Now, the hangman here was flipped over upside down, which means he is looking at the situation. And that's why I can say it's okay. These are a good reading. This is good. This is the right moment. This is the right time. Why do I say that? Because he's looking back at the situation that is in play. Now, if he was this way, he's not looking that way. He's looking up here. He's looking up here instead. He's looking in the wrong direction for the guidance. So you don't see what's been going on. You didn't see if he was sitting this way, that means then you did not see what you just did and you're stuck. Because you didn't see the lessons that you learned and how to continue to remember that going forward. But because he was upside down, he's looking at the situation. So he knows the mistakes. He's already making the mental notes not to make those simple, small shit moments again and concentrating on the big F moments. But the big F moment could have been this. But thank goodness you had a guide, a helper, who saw that coming and made sure that did not fall. It crumbled a little bit, yes, agreed, but it didn't fall down. It bounced back, right? Okay, let's continue on. So that is that situation. And because I'm taking the time, again, you're taking the time to balance yourself. You have the Four of Swords. So this is the new beginning again. Like I said before with the four, with the ground zero, right? The idea, the seed. And then we have the step 1, 2, and 3 is technically 4 steps right here. This is the 4 steps. And here, so this is the ground zero again. All right, and I'm taking the time, I'm doing the mental thought, you're doing the mental selfness, the self-awareness of the situation. And you're thinking and planning that out. Good for you, girl. Awesome. Or good for you, guy. One or the other, but good for you. Because that is the right way to do it. So let's continue on reading. Ooh, okay, 3 of Swords. Let's move the storyline up. And let's go into here. All right, so we got the 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords was upside down, but I just got to flip it over to take a look at it. All right, so the card was upside down, right? Technically, the card was upside down when I found it and played it. So usually some of these cards is reverse role. So normally I would say there's health problems, perhaps. It all depends what the type of question it was. Someone broke your heart. Someone, stabbed you in the heart kind of a thing 3 times, right? It really took you 3 lessons to learn your lesson. Just think about that for a moment. It took this person 3 times to learn one particular instance. See, here's your guide again, the mother figure. We have this gentleman here. But because the card was upside down, in this particular storyline, it didn't actually happen that way. So when you look upside down, I just got to look at it visually this way, please. Her sword isn't direct. He looks like he's more overhead and direct. But he's upside down. Why? So he thought, this person thought, okay, I just gotta kind of quickly look back at the storyline. Okay, so yeah. So this person at first thought what he was doing was going to be damaging to you, to your heart, hurt your feelings, make you feel crushed. All right. But because it landed upside down, you know, he didn't mean to. That wasn't his intention or purpose to do so. He was doing it out of the goodness of his own heart. So just know that if you do feel like someone did burn you, they didn't. They really didn't. In this situation, in these particular cards, he didn't. Because it is upside down, you knew where it was coming from. You saw the approach, and you knew it was all good. So you didn't hurt that person. You didn't hurt the feelings. No feelings are hurt. No damage was truly done. Eight of Wands. All right. And some okay, the splashing work. I see Four of Pentacles. So I see a guy here holding on some of his work that he's done. To me, I would think it would be handmade or creative idea kind of thing. But I see this young person. He's kind of like staring down and watching him. And he's creating something new and something different than what he created. And this person could be looking at them feeling a little bit jealous of this creative thought, but he's not. He's not jealous. He's just protecting his own because he doesn't trust this young person, and he wants to keep his own ideas and creativities to himself because he doesn't trust this person well enough, knowing if that person would steal his secrets. All right. The Seven of Cups. You are going to be thankful, and you're going to have rewards, and you get to choose what reward you would like to receive. And you're being thankful for this. And in order to figure out what rewards you want to pick from, right? So this is all good. There's going to be a travel during this. Okay, back. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention the Eight of Wands. This event's going to happen through your travels. She's pointing back, and she's also pointing toward the cups. The cups are about love, about emotions, the passion. You get to choose your path. You get to choose which one you want to be rewarded with, and it's going to happen. You'll be traveling for this. But don't worry because your guides are going to be with you during your travels. All right. Could be a little rocky getting there just because the way the waves are. But Eight of Wands is a very good card. It's going to be a travel destination that you'll be heading to. Or you perhaps were already there. You know that this person's not taking your job or anything like that. There's a little travel involved. And you're watching this worker work with their gifts and their talent, and you're going to be rewarded to help guide them to choose their talent path. Now, the evil side, all right, we've got the Eight of Swords here. The evil side is trying to play minds and get in your head again. This person's got to stay out of your head. You've got to keep yourself grounded, because it will crush you if you don't. your guide. He's so bright that you're holding up your hands because he's so bright to show you the light and not listen to this person. And you already know that. You're trying to push that out. You've already got the barriers. You're trying to protect yourself already with these swords around you. All right. To defeat you. So you remember to listen to the good side of yourself, please. The left side, right? The good side. Listen to yourself on the left side. Don't go this path, please. I can't stress enough about that. This card has come up on me several times in the last 8 months that I didn't listen to my light. I didn't open up my box, and that creeped in. I got it out, but that creeped in. The Hermit. Upside down Hermit. All right. Just give me a moment for that one. Judgment. 10 of Cups. All right. Blessed card. Great relationship. Contract. Judgment. Here we go. Here it starts. Okay. This is good, though. This is a still good reading. Where are we? 46 minutes. Oh, wow. Okay. 8 of Cups. 8 of Swords. Okay. So you're going to get another message. Another reward will be given to you from the heart. It's for the heart. It's for the greater good. You are blessed for all the gifts that you've already started receiving from the past stories. 8 of Swords. All right. Say you want to get back in. You're still battling that. The Hermit's card is upside down. He's holding a contract, but you see his fingers here. V, and they're upright in this position. Okay, in the upright position, they're in the V permission, like a V card, like a V type situation. Okay, but they're sorry, I can't do sign backwards. All right, okay, but this card was upside down. So now look at his fingers. Upside down. So to me, it sounds like luck is running out. So like a horseshoe turned upside down. You don't want the horseshoe upside down because it drains the luck. You want to keep the horseshoe upright position to keep the luck in. The Hermit is upside down. Hence where the judgment kicks in. So Hermit is judging upside down. There's a contract in his hand. But he's upside down, so I feel like he's upside down, and so he's for me, I feel like he was watching, this person was watching, he or she, I should say, or was watching this, all right? He's upside down, and because of this battle, this is a good card, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Why do I say that? Because you battled that. Remember how stressful I was just a few minutes ago and warning you not to go down that path with the black side on the right-hand side? I think it's because of that. And because of that, you listened to that self. You learned that lesson already. You know not to grab that contract out of that black side. You don't want to give them that contract. Whoever these people here that keep pulling out that grounded wire that seems to mess with your thoughts, that bad side. So you know that contract is bad. You're being judged by thinking that was the right path to go on. But the judgment isn't over. It's not done, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. All right, so this judgment is deciding who learned their lesson and is ready to leave. Okay. We have snakes intertwined on his holder there with the wand. right? We have kids holding up, mummies holding up their hands, like pick me, one guy holding up just one hand. But there's that judgment. There is some judgment there. So someone is watching and analyzing the situation to see if perhaps this is the right decision or not regarding this upside down contract. But in the end, it is judgment. The judgment card was in the upright position and is looking in this direction. It's not looking, it wasn't upside down. It wasn't upside down looking this way. The judgment card was sitting this way and looking that way. So this judgment, someone is judging your happiness, your 10 of Cups, your commitment that you have accomplished. Congratulations on that. It's great success. That's family, that's love, that's happiness, that's growth. This is a wonderful card to receive. That partnership, relationship that you've got built, 10 of Cups, is huge. 10 turns into the next stage, right? 10, 1, 0. 1 plus 0 equals 1 minus 0 equals, it's a new beginning stage. All right, this is the ending of the new chapter and a new beginning. Okay. So this person is judgmental about this. So because of the judgment card looking right this way, I am, yes, do I agree with that? Sorry, I'm talking to my guides again. Does that make sense to you? It does. So this person that is, this grounded person, this person that you're unsure about in the reading, this person that keeps interfering with your mind and whatnot, this is why she is judging you, because she is feeling like that should be me. I should be doing that. The judge, and they do have the talent. They do have the talent, but they're using the outside resources and not using their inner resources to accomplish that. So that's what their judgment is. That's what they're jealous about, is the not physically what you're doing or anything like that. They're jealous because of your talent, because they have to use tools in order to have that same talent that you have that comes so naturally and easily. That is what this is all about here. And that person that seems to try to interfere and try and pull that information out of your head is looking for clues to how you work, what makes you tick. And it's damaging to you because they're picking and using the wrong tools, the more outside world, the right-hand side evil feeling going on here, that hence the upside down contract. Maybe that person's contract is being reviewed, re-looked at, that this process is not quite right. Maybe they have to retweak their policy or their contract or the steps or how to do it. But this person is the judgment of the person here that has been so blessed with their talents. For me personally, because this is my own reading that I asked the guides for me, plus the message for my viewers, for me, this really resonates that I'm thinking of that particular person that I have difficulty with in the training department. I think this part is what it's about. I think she's the jealous type of my natural talent, and she's trying to learn that from me without actually asking, by using the trickery to try and pull that information out of me. Hence the issues of the stability and the judgment I received, because she's not getting that. I'm not letting her in. I let her in pieces, some that burnt me out, like I said earlier about this card popping up with me a few times. And it had actually put me out on the ground. But I'm a lot stronger this time. I'm more past that scale. Let's continue on reading. 7 of Wands. Ooh, a battle is going to happen. A confrontation gathering. Could be an argument. It could be a debate. That kind of thing. But there is the Seven of Wands, so you can see the battling going on. Two people against each other, and then there's a group of people battling each other. So it's almost like two-sided sides cannot agree on one thing. So, sort of like the battle between subconscious and conscious minds, or the rights versus the lefts, that kind of confrontation. The Eight of Pentacles, so this man is hard at work, and he's good at his job. He's at 8, so he's created wealth. He's got fruitfulness, so there is growth and plentifulness, so he does well at his work. The Ace of Pentacles, so a new gift, a new beginning, a new start, could be a promotion, all right? And this is the battle that these people are having over, is where do we take this person and where do we put them in and where do we start? This is the conversation that's going on here. In the end, what's going to happen is you're going to have a decision to make. They're going to figure it out. They have a bunch of ideas going on here of where you would fit in. But in the end, they're going to come up with 2 potential suggestions to continue your work and giving you the right tools in order for you to accomplish that. Okay? I think that's pretty explanatory, because you got an axe to work with, you have, looks like a comb or maybe a saw or something to work with, and you're still plentiful. It's still good. 2 of Pentacles, because this hard work that you put in at the 8, you didn't have to work hard to the 10 because of your talent. So you're going to get a new offer, and you get to decide. Okay? Tempest, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, the Moon, my favorite. All right, Tempest, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, interesting. Maybe, okay, so maybe finally, we may actually know who is behind all of it. Maybe not. Tempest, the Balance. I love this card because of the rainbow, the water. You're cleansing, you're balancing your emotions, the gold to the white. Okay, the inner and outer world, a very well balanced person, very well. And I know I am finally. Thank you for all my helpers. The Queen of Pentacles, lovely woman, very strong woman. Okay, Pentacles. Pentacles usually means money, rewards, gifts, items. It could be a car, it could be actual money, it could, but that type of tangible idea, just rewards in general. Whatever it is, that reward that you get out of it. And it's fruitful. So it is very filling for you when you get this reward. It's a very accomplishment reward. It's a perfect, open, wonderful appreciation type card. Okay. I want to say someone's name, but I'm not going to. It's not right thing to do. Queen of Pentacles, could you please tell me, what are you doing, dear? Ooh, Ace of Wands. Oh. Huh. And you see he's got that guy that you conquered earlier. Right? It's wrapped down on him, the big wands. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Again, wands, the very creative, someone who's like me, who's very sensitive, the creative person. He's got his world. He sees the world. All right. He's already the conqueror. And it was the Queen of Pentacles. So my first question was, what are you doing? she's informing him. Okay? So you know who this is. You know who this is. And if you are watching, you know this is you. And thank you for telling your partner this. Okay? Appreciate that. 9 of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Nicely reward. Nice reward. Green, fresh. See the golden type yellow wardrobe. The 9 of Pentacles. So he, this person in your life is there too. Wards and money and whatnot. And how that's going to happen is the moon. The moon is me. My gift. My third eye, if you will. The see all. The 3. 3 is very important in my life. 3 goes a long ways with me. 3 heads, 3 dogs. I can tell you a whole bunch of different 3s with me. So that I know this is me, this is my talent, this is my dreams, my vivid dream reality. These are my gifts. I have 3 gifts. Tarot cards are 1. My dreams are another. My third one is writing. Not really writing, but how do we I can talk. The dead speak with me. Okay, leave it like that. There we go. So there's my 3 talents. So here we go. So this is so thank you for letting your partner know about this, that I am ready and template and bloomed to go forward. Out of that, I'll be receiving, or they will be receiving, fruitfulness because of my service. There you are. So there's my reading. As I know it's an hour and 2 minutes, but I was trying to give you a full view. The first video was a good 30 minutes. So I would say an hour for me technically to prep before I actually go into my tarot card readings overall. So with that being said, please, again, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Tam73. You can always message me. I do free readings once a week. You can send the message anytime during the week, but please know I will reach out to you when I get to you, so please be patient. For the moment when you do receive the reading will be the right moment to receive it. Same with my YouTube channel at Tam's Tarot Oracle Cards. You go to my video channel. If you hit subscribe and like and make a comment on any of the videos that resonate with you, the same concept goes there. If the description title resonates with you to your situation of that moment, in that moment of that question that you are seeking, remember, it's got to be the right moment, then go ahead and click it. Please give me your feedback. It's very important for me. And all my videos are out of love and kindness. It's never meant to be hurtful. So please do not take them that way. It is there to be useful as a tool to help guide you as well. And thank you so much. I appreciate all the support that everyone gives me. It is gratefully appreciated. And if you do watch this, I really would love a comment of this video. It would be greatly appreciated, good or bad, but let's be nice and fair. Let's say, there's enough crisis in the world. We don't need to cause more damage than good, right? So let's be just respectful to one another and love each other and treat each other with the most ultimate respect. Treat those how you want to be treated, kind of aspect. Let's be humane. All right, love you guys, and thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next week.